What are phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs consist of a verb plus one or more particles. A particle can be a preposition or an adverb. Phrasal verbs are often idiomatic, which means they don't have a literal meaning. For example, whenever I talk to my friend, he always brings up how much more money he makes than me. In this sentence, bring up is a phrasal verb that means to suggest a topic of conversation. I have to bring my groceries up 10 flights of stairs because the elevator in our building is out of order. In this sentence, bring up is not a phrasal verb because it's the action of transporting or carrying something, plus the preposition of direction, up. There are many phrasal verbs in English. Because they don't often have literal meanings, they can be difficult to learn and remember. A good way to learn and practice phrasal verbs is by grouping them by verb. Let's start with some phrasal verbs with let. Let down. Let down means to disappoint. I studied hard for the test because I didn't want to let my teacher down. Let in. Let in means to allow someone or something to enter. Even though we were early for our reservation, the hostess let us in because it was snowing outside. Let in on. Let in on means to share a secret. My friend finally let me in on her big news. She's getting married. Let out. Let out means to allow someone or something to exit. Can you let the dog out to play in the backyard? Let up. Let up means to gradually stop. We'll go for a walk when the rain lets up. Let's review this set of phrasal verbs. Do you think you know them now? Are you ready to learn some phrasal verbs with look? Look after. Look after means to take care of someone or something. Can you look after my cat while I'm away next week? Look forward to. Look forward to means to feel excited about something that is going to happen. We're really looking forward to going on vacation next month. Look over. Look over means to review or examine something. Let's look the report over before we forward it to the client to make sure there are no errors. Look up. Look up means to search for information. We should make a reservation. Can you look up the restaurant's phone number online? Look up to. Look up to means to respect someone and see them as a role model. I've always looked up to my older brother because he treats everyone with kindness and respect. Ready to look over these phrasal verbs again? This time, we're looking at the verb put. Put back. Put back means to place something in the spot it's usually kept. When you've finished reading that book, put it back on the shelf. Put down. Put down means to criticize or insult someone. He always puts down his coworkers in front of his boss to make himself look better. Put off. Put off means to delay until a later time. I might put off doing my chores so I can study more for the test. Put on. Put on means to place something on the body or face. It's cold out today. You'd better put a sweater on. Put up with. Put up with means to tolerate something or someone that is unpleasant. We had to put up with the construction noise for 6 months while our neighbors were renovating. Now let's go over these phrasal verbs again. Ready for the last set? Let's look at some phrasal verbs with take. Take off. Take off means to remove something from the body or face. She took her jacket and sunglasses off when she got to the office. Take on. Take on means to accept responsibility. My team agreed to take on the extra work that this project will require. Take out. Take out means to remove something from inside the body. The surgeon took out my appendix last month. Take after. Take after means to look or act like someone in your family. Look at his eyes and nose. He really takes after his grandfather. Take down. Take down means to dismantle something. I didn't take my Christmas tree down until February. Let's review these phrasal verbs with take. Do you remember what they all mean? Some phrasal verbs are easier to remember in related pairs. How many of these common phrasal verbs do you know? Call up, hang up. Get in, get out of. Get on, get off. Pick up, drop off. Stress out, calm down. Look at the following sentences and choose the best phrasal verb for each one. For example, they're looking forward to spending time with family during the holidays. Now you try. Many young athletes look up to professional players for inspiration. Even though it will be difficult, she decided to take on the challenge. Can you open the window to let some fresh air in? He usually puts off doing his homework until the last minute. You should look your answers over before you hand in your test. Now, look at the following images and say or write the correct phrasal verb. For example, the answer is stress out. Now you try. The correct answer is get on. The answer is pick up. This answer is calm down.
Bye.
Hang up is the answer. The correct answer is get out of.